Respected President of IPSA, Professor Santisri President, Pandit, Vice Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University, and respected General Secretary of IPSA, Professor Sanjeev Kumar Sharma, respected Mahbubul Haq, the Chancellor of USTM, Professor Gauridat Sharma, the Vice Chancellor of USTM, respected Professor D. Ravinder of Vice Chancellor of Osmania University, and respected Lieutenant General J. Shah, former Vice Chancellor of Aligarh University, and there are many Vice Chancellors, professors, all the respected dignitaries, and delegates coming from different universities and colleges and other educational institutions to participate in this IPSA conference, faculty members of USTM, students, and other guests, namaskar. And I thank very much the IPSA organization for inviting me as chief guest to this valedictory function of the 59th session of the association. And I also thank Mahbubul Haq, G.D. Sharma, and other members of USTM for inviting me here. This is a very good experience. My chief minister has already visited USTM and told me about this institute, this university. My advisor to the education department, Dr. Nonigopal Mohanto, he frequents to this university and tells me about its achievements. But for me, it was not possible till today, and thank you all for giving me this opportunity of visiting this university. I have a special thanks for a special reason. Government of Assam, we have taken a decision in our cabinet. The felicitation, it takes eats up lots of time in our events. So we have decided to do away with the felicitation among ourselves with Gamsa, Sarai and all. We are allowed to do felicitate a dignitary, a person when he is a guest. And we otherwise straight away start our business, start our meeting. And today in this event, I've been given a small gift, a plant in a pot. And this is a very good gesture, and this is a good trend. Everyone should adopt it. Time is very valuable. And I have given a plant called, I think we call it snake plant because it looks like a snake. It has another name, St. George Sword. It has another name that is not a good name, mother-in-law's tongue. That is not a good name, we shouldn't use. I think snake plant is beautiful, good. And this is air purifying plant. Now, at the time when we are talking about carbon credit and all, plantation is very important. Afforestation is very important. Before coming to this hall, Mahbubul Haq, in his battery car, I had a chance to tour the campus of this university. And I can predict after 5 years, the greenery will be more verdant, more brilliant. I simply suggested the good initiative, keep on plantation, but there should be more avenue plants to add colors to the environment. Particularly, India, we have so many beautiful, colorful avenue plants like what we call shower of gold. We call it Sonaru in Assamese. We have the pride of India. We call Ajar in Assamese. We have this flame of forest. We call Polach in Assamese. Then we have Jacaranda, we have Gulmohar, we have Tababuya, we have Magnolia, we have Kanchan, we have Bougainvillea. Now is the season of all these flowers to bloom. So it is my request that our campuses should be beautiful, green, and colorful. So we all can contribute just by planting a tree a year. And while choosing the plant, the sapling shouldn't be very small. The sapling should be big enough. Anyway, coming to this conference of Indian Political Science Association, I thank IPSC for choosing Northeast, choosing this destination. I have been told this is the first of this kind of a conference being held in Northeast India. So thank you, the functionaries of IPSC. I'm not a student of political science. Neither am a teacher. I'm basically do vote politicking, but not politics. But we all have a concern. Political scientists, you have a great role. You have a great role for giving the models theories of good governance. I have read little bit of political theories. I am a student of medical science, so had little chance, no chance of studying political science. But being a political activist, I had some opportunity of studying political theories, starting from Hegel to Marx to Francis Fukuyama. But in my 90s, when I first read the book, when I took the book in my hand, The End of History and the Last Man, so I immediately, without reading the book, I said, there cannot be end of history. History is like a flowing river, and it is a continuous process, and there cannot be any end of history. The history of humankind, it is eternal. It is a journey into the infinity. So then I heard about the last man. Then when I joined my party, Bharatiya Janata Party, then again I came across the word the last man, because BJP advocates a philosophy of Antyodaya, the development and service to the last person of the last man of the society. So basic objective of governance is human governance. What for the government to rule? What is the meaning of ruling? As a commoners, as the common citizens, as a common human being, everyone's desire, wish, need is happiness, peace. And when we talk about development, someone adds the word development after happiness, peace and development. We always talk about peace and development. Peace we require for development, but what is the definition of development? And where is the end of development? There cannot be any end of development, and development is a relative term. Development for the citizens of Europe, it may mean different, and development for the citizens of the villages in Meghalaya or the remote villages in Assam, for them the development perspective is very different. But gradually, America, they have a different kind of vision, they have a different narrative of governance. Europe, they have a different narrative of governance. China, they have different, but gradually in the world scenario, in India is emerging as with a different kind of narrative. And that narrative, when we talk about when we talk about, we have been talking about that we want to be Vishwaguru. Then what is the meaning of this Vishwaguru? World that we have observed in the last 75 years or more than that for the last century. We have seen wars, we have seen conflict, we have seen hegemony of one nation over the other nations. We have seen superpowers dominating others. So here deliberations have been made on superpowers. India, we do not want to be a superpower to militarily dominate someone. We do not want to be a superpower to economically exploit someone. The thousands and thousands years of our knowledge system, the spirituality that we have developed, the governance system that we have developed, we want to be Vishwaguru in terms of idea, in terms of philosophy, in terms of spirituality, in terms of our knowledge for a happy, better, and peaceful society. And in that direction, now the Indian philosophers, the Indian political scientists, you will have to contribute more and more. And I hope IPSA will be trying to develop an Indian narrative of becoming the Vishwaguru of the world. We all know, we have been talking about growth. Anything which is not growing is dead. Anything which is not growing is dead. Anything which is growing is life. So growth and life are always interconnected. But someone may ask me, a human being after attaining the age of 40 years, 50 years, he stops growing. So is he an invalid person, an obsolete person? Because he is not growing, so he should be equalized to an inert something. When we stop growing physically, we start growing intellectually. When we stop growing physically, at the same time we start growing spiritually. So that growth, India at this Amrit Mahotsav at the age of 75 years, I think we are attaining a stage of maturity of our democracy. We are attaining a stage of growing more and more spiritually, more and more in our knowledge content. So that is the kind of growth we desire, and you all have contributed, you have been contributing to this growth of our Indian knowledge system, the new education policy, which is talking about the Indian knowledge system, which is talking about a knowledge-based, vibrant society. And I hope all of you, the members of IPSA, you will be contributing greatly towards making the India truly a knowledge-based, vibrant society. Coming lastly to my Northeast, I thank Professor Mahbubul Haq for building this beautiful university, beautiful infrastructure here, just close to Guwahati. Indeed, such an university, such an academy, such an atmosphere is an example, is a model to learn and model to be replicated. Recently, few days back, I visited Barak Valley and visited one women college established by Mahbubul Haq's foundation, their society. And he is emphasizing on women education. That is a matter of concern, matter of good thing that he is doing. He is promoting women education, and from USTM also, this will be further, I hope, promoted. So thank you, Mahbubul Haq, for taking this journey of building educational institution. May God bless you, give you more strength, more power, more inspiration to continue the journey of building educational institution. Once again, I thank AIPSC with a request. Please do come again. You came to Meghalaya, next time or the next time, make it again your destination to Assam or maybe to Arunachal, but to Northeast. We will all be waiting to host you again. Thank you very much.